What is going on YouTube? I'm back with another reaction video. Today I'm going to be reacting to Warmness on the Soul by Avenged Sevenfold. Been doing a few of their first album songs lately because I want to get that album completely reacted to as soon as possible because that is the album that I have heard the least of. So I want to do a few of those in a row real quick. And I don't have much time to record this video, so I'm just going to get right to it. Patreon in the description if you want to check that out. Link to the original video in the description. And here we go. This is Warmness on the Soul. Sounds like we're at a wedding. Wonder if that has to do with the title.
Your hazel green tin eyes watching every move I make, and that feeling of doubt. It's erased. I never feel.
Is this about marriage? I swear. You're the one. Did they seriously portray that message through the music that well to where I immediately guessed that it was about a wedding or marriage or something? And I'm curious as to where this is going to go. I feel like this is about to take a really evil turn potentially based off of the rest of this album. Yeah, that's interesting. You're the one. And I confide in you as a marriage, a reference to marriage.
And in you I confide.
Is it Jimmy on the piano?
And we have gone through good.
Yeah, very interesting pause into that weird chord progression right there, if that's what you want to call it. I don't know the terminology, but very creepy. It sounded like it's going in a certain direction. I like that.
And we have
Yeah, interesting. Just enough to set you on edge and be like, ooh, what was that? That was weird. And then it's like covering it right back up with this happy sort of sound.
Time, but your conditional love was always on my mind. You've been there from the start for me. I give my heart to you.
I feel like there's a lot of subliminal messages behind this. This is very interesting. So the way that they kind of like pause that piano real quick into that weird chord, and then like I said, covered it up with this happy sounding piano now. It's almost like perhaps in a relationship, maybe sometimes you'll kind of hold emotions back and not share your feelings just to avoid confrontation and just move on as if nothing's happening. And it seems like there's at least one line in here that can be taken in a different way than the rest of it. So right here, and we've gone through good and bad times, but your unconditional love was always on my mind. Now, you could take that in a positive way and be like, yeah, I just always think about how you have this unconditional love for me, but also that could be always on your mind because you might be questioning if it's actually unconditional love and will it stay unconditional and is it really unconditional? But then he goes back into saying, you've been there from the start for me. So it's kind of like as soon as this part right here, let me go back to it a little bit. This part right here where it pauses and then it kind of just moves on. It kind of seems like ever since then, he starts to throw in these one lines that make you go, like, what is he talking about? Like, he kind of seems like so right here, your love's always been true as can be. I give my heart to you. It's very emotional. It's very personal. It's very genuine. And then it says, he says, I give my heart. He says it a second time. And that can be compared to like when people say like, after all the things I do for you, or it's like, after all I sacrifice for you, I give you my heart. I do this. And then it right there, it covers it up with, because nothing can compare in this world to you. He like throws something out there that's kind of edgy or kind of negative or like questioning, if you will. And then he's like, but I digress by saying, because nothing can compare in this world to you. He kind of like covers his own tracks after he says something a little questionable.
Always been true as can be. I give my heart to you. I give my heart, 'cause nothing can compare in this world to you.
Oh, I like that.
Whoa.
Ooh. I like this a lot.
And we have gone
Very
through
interesting.
good and bad times, but your unconditional love.
See, maybe I'm completely wrong, because now I hear it again, and he says, we've gone through good and bad times, but your unconditional love was always on my mind. So even in the bad times, he acknowledged that she had unconditional love, or whoever he's talking about in this instance.
Was always on my mind. You've been there from the start for me. And your love's always been true as can be.
I really like the drums too.
I give my heart, 'cause nothing can compare in this world to you.
I like that execution.
Whoa.
A piano solo? Is that what that's called? Piano is so gorgeous.
I give my heart to you.
I think I was just totally wrong about this song. For me.
Give my heart, 'cause nothing can compare in this world to you. Whoa.
Wow. That. Okay. Well, favorite song on this album for me so far, for sure. That is my favorite song on this album so far. I think I was completely wrong. Maybe it wasn't about marriage. Maybe it was about like a relationship with somebody else, like a friend. Maybe it could have been a friend, I guess. But also it could have been like the audience. But this was their very first album. So I'm not sure if it would be to their audience or not at this point. I don't know. I really like that song. That was extremely relaxing. And I never would have guessed that that was going to come from this album. I thought the entire album was going to be just screaming vocals the entire time. Very interesting. But anyways, yeah, I really enjoyed that actually. Yeah, link to the original video will be in the description. Let me know what you thought of this reaction. Let me know what you think the meaning of this song is, or let me know if you know exactly what the meaning is of this song. If you want early access to my content and access to exclusive content, go check out my Patreon. It will be linked in the description. I would very much appreciate it. I do special requests from my patrons over there, as well as reactions to other artists other than Avenged Sevenfold. Right now, I'm only doing Avenged Sevenfold until I react to all of their songs that I haven't heard. But when I'm done with that, I do plan on reacting reacting to a bunch of other music as well. So if you want to check out early access and stuff like that, like I mentioned, go check out my Patreon. Do consider hitting the like and subscribe button. I would very much appreciate it. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, which I think would be really cool. But yeah, that's going to do it for this reaction. I will see you in the next one.